Hey everyone, it's Michelle with Honeybees Unlimited, and you are about to get to see all of the stuff that I've been doing for the last couple weeks. This is my little vlog, and I'm so varied and we do so many different things that it's just going to be a good time. So I hope you enjoy. Hey y'all, it's Michelle with Honeybees Unlimited, and I'm out here at the Lone Oak Retreat, RV Park and Retreat, kind of in Gainesville, Texas, and I am doing a little class on bees. And let me tell you, this is a life, man. It is so beautiful out here. There's a lake. It's the perfect weather. I can just talk about bees. I can hear the kids running around and yelling and having the best time ever. I'm telling you what, the life of a beekeeper is the best. It should just take a couple days.
Oh yeah, and they could probably tell you how harmful it is to the animals too. I think they might actually lean it against the wall.
That was my thought.
And then inside, which helps me get that first big comb off.
Right? Okay, that's enough. Hey bee fans, we just had a call that one of our hives was knocked over. It's in a park in Farmers Branch,
Okay, back it up
the
now.
bird park, and we got a call that was knocked over, so I'm really worried about my bees. So let's go see what's going on and see if we still have a box full of bees. Huh, that's weird looking. I don't know what this is. It's a weird, oh, it's a pine cone that got knocked into it and they started building wax around it.
Well, hold it still. Excuse my French. You're gonna voice over this, right?
Yes, I will. Cut that section out. Oh, God, it's so heavy.
Probably gonna have to do one box at a time, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I've tooled in the car.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, got it. A couple parts. Ooh, take a picture of that. Look at all that honey. Shoot! That sucker's full of honey. Sweet. These bees are so happy. They've been so busy in this yard. When we started, this was only a 4-frame hive.
You're smashing comb, baby.
Alright, I'm trying not to. Whew. Okay. This is gonna weigh about 50 or 60 pounds. So heavy.
They're gonna start getting after me not having gloves.
Okay. I should have brought smoke.
Yeah, they're not attacking me, but they're getting after me.
Come close, see if you can hear the noise.
I'm not coming over there. Not now.
So we got it all set up, got it all back together. Our bees are fantastic, even though they got knocked over. There's so much honey in that second box. It was so heavy, it weighed about 60 pounds. So we're gonna take that off and give them another box for winter. and put some of those food frames in there, but we're going to give them even more room. And it was so many bees. Of course, in our hurry to come down here, I was so worried about my bees. I didn't bring my smoker, and so they were a little crazy, and they sort of chased my cameraman around a little bit. But our hive is beautiful. It is set up. The bees are safe. Everything looks great, and they are so ready for winter. They've actually grown from a 4-frame nuke to 10 frames plus 10 frames of honey on the top, which is phenomenal. So obviously this garden area and this park and Farmers Branch is the place to be. So anyway, it's a story that went right for once. Bye, y'all. I'm here in beautiful Prosper, Texas, because we got a call that one of our yards may have been flooded. So I'm checking my bees. Come with me and let's see if any of them floated away. There's the beautiful lake, and it does look pretty high. We're aiming for right there between those trees to see if we can figure out what's going on. So I don't know if you can see kind of how much mud has come up. Looks like the water was up at least this high. You can see the mud and kind of where it stops. This is not looking good. Wow. This is kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see all those. That's where our hives were. We're this close to the lake, and they are gone completely. I don't even see them floating in the lake. Oh, yeah, I do. There they are over there. I can see our boxes. Unfortunately, purple, that's our stuff. Unfortunately, we lost our bees in this yard. It's not the worst thing that happens. Luckily, we have insurance for this kind of thing, but it is extremely sad to lose 8 hives out here like that. But we will rebuild. This is what robbing looks like. Ooh, hey. This is what robbing looks like. We brought home this canoe, and the hive had just died out. And so we pulled it open, and as you can see, there's where all the comb was. Hard to see. But now, all the hungry bees in the area are robbing out all of the honey that was in this hive. Let me see if I can get a better picture of here. There you go. All that honey is feeding all these bees. And there's a little mama that landed on me. We opened it up, and at one time this was an incredibly massive hive. But it's November, so now we're feeding all these ladies that are in the area. We have a few hives here at the house that we're feeding. But, you know, where one hive's gone, it feeds another. And here's some of the comb that we had in the boat as well. You can see the amount of bees flying around here. So crazy that there's that many wild bees in our neighborhood. And there's a little mama landed on me. Hi, So no suit, because these ladies are not being defensive, because this is not their home. They're just at the grocery store or the buffet line, whatever you like to think of. So they don't want to sting me. I think she probably just thinks I'm sweaty. Hi, Mama. It's a bit unnerving to be around bees when there's so many of them flying. You can see the shadow. There's a lot of noise. But after you've done it a couple times, you kind of get used to it. Oh, there's another one. I will tell you, my first couple years in beekeeping, I would not have been comfortable with this. But 9 years later, and I just love them. And I understand bee behavior a little better. Happy Monday, y'all. Jump up there.
All right. Still smoker still in my veil?
Yeah. So we're heading up to the roof of the Embassy Suites. This is Sandra Smith, and we're going to check on our bees up here. And this is such a lovely access ladder. We just absolutely love doing this every day.
The weather's beautiful. Y'all come on up.
And here we are on the roof of the Embassy Suites Hotel. Truthfully, we're on the convention center. And
Okay,
there's our bees.
I thought I would put my veil on, but it's not coming up because there's...
We have to do what we have to do to get above these stairs. So we have 3-4 hives right now, and I think we're going to add a 5th one, maybe split one this year. Oh, we got to light it, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Just another day in beekeeping paradise. And here's my little sweethearts, and they're doing so good. They're bringing in pollen. This is the first thing we check when we check on hives, is we just check the front, and they're coming and going with purpose. They have a little bit of pollen on them. They look happy, healthy, everything's good. Now we open it up. Okay, so we pulled out this frame, and I don't know if you can see all the shiny stuff in there, but it shows us that even though we're in November the 6th, 7th, something like that, the bees are still bringing in nectar. So they are still finding flowers that are blooming. This is a great sign. So we've got bees in here. This is, Sandra runs mediums. So we have bees in the second box. The third box was honey, and the fourth box was mostly empty with a little bit of honey and nectar. So when she runs mediums, that's equivalent to, 2 mediums are equivalent to a deep.
3 mediums.
3 mediums.
3 mediums are equivalent to 2 deeps.
So 2 mediums are equivalent to 1 deep, which is what I said. Huh?
Oh, okay. Geriatric hearing.
So she just pulled a frame down there to replace an empty frame, and there's honey on this side too.
Fuller of, yeah, okay.
She wants this second box full of honey so that the bees don't have to travel as far to get food when it really gets cold.
Oh, but yes. You can video and then you can hit.
So we're going to, instead of pulling out every frame on this one, we're just going to do a lift and see what we see through the bottom. And the reason we do that is because the frames are narrower on the bottom. And so we can see, oh my gosh, see, we see a beautiful cluster of bees. And that's really good. Although, this is not a super huge hive. We're not seeing any food. And my guess is there's only brood on about 4 frames there. So if this were me, Sandra, I would probably put those 2 together.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I got to go to work. Clean up just some fur comb and some honey. Okay. So we know they got food for sure. Okay. And now we just want to make sure we have some brood in here. Now I'm going to come in front of you for a minute. Lots of nice food. Okay, ladies. And then we're just gonna peek in here until we see some brood. What's up over here? I see on this one. And I do, brood. So that makes me very happy. It means my queen is here and she's laying and they have food and everything is good. I put super on this just because we know they're bringing in a nectar still, just in case. Yay, bees! And we've got our super on. We've got our bees. They're kind of okay. Sandra's got her bees all backed up. We're not going to check those today. So back down the sketchy stairs, and there's all the workers who are checking us out because we look like aliens up here. We've already had another gentleman stop by on the roof of all places to ask us
He did.
all about our bees. So it
But
doesn't.
he had on man cologne.
And they were bothering
bees,
him.
The girls just loved him.
So it's funny that even on the roof, there's not a soul about. Someone stops to ask us all about bees. So one more person educated, Sandra. Okay, here we are doing a little bee presentation. What are we going to say? Hey, bees! Hey, bees! All right. Hey, y'all. It's Michelle with Honeybees Unlimited, and I'm out here at the Lone Oak Retreat, RV Park and Retreat, kind of in Gainesville, Texas. And I am doing a little class on bees. And let me tell you, this is a life, man. It is so beautiful out here. There's a lake. It's the perfect weather. I get to talk about bees. I can hear the kids running around and yelling and having the best time ever. I'm telling you what, the life of a beekeeper is the best. This is it. Oh my gosh, I just had my lunch here. It is so fantastic and beautiful. And right over there is where I'm talking about bees. Man, check that out. How cool is that? Living the life, y'all. Living the life.